Hello, this is Yama of Yama Bonsai Studio and welcome to another episode of the Bonsai Academy. So last time we discussed about another Acer buergerianum in a more refined stage of development, or not really development anymore, but that has better branches and a better refinement or ramification, as they say. Today we're going to talk about this big boy here. This is a very beautiful fatty Acer buergerianum which I purchased at the beginning of this year from Japan. What I've done then was I've cut it back and simplified the branches. I've made some images for you guys so I can show you. You can see it in here and there. So now what we need to do is, this tree needs to grow a lot, but it's also very important to work on the branches. So that's why we cut it back and simplified the branches, and now the tree needs to grow out and we need to cut it back again. But to do that I need to see the structure in the interior, and because Acer buergerianum grows very well, we're going to completely defoliate it. We're going to cut it back until the branches and then let it grow again, because you see this is the first branch but it's quite small. So what we'll be need to doing is we're going to wire it as well, make some movement into it. What I will be doing is, because this branch still needs to grow out a little bit more, we're going to defoliate it like this. I can do it by scissor, but this works a little bit faster. And how do you see if a branch is still growing or not? If you see this little thing here, that means that this branch is still growing and that it will flush out. So by removing these few leaves and keeping these leaves here, it will get a response into growing again. If I want to let this grow faster and faster, I need to remove leaves, let it grow, remove leaves, let it grow, remove leaves, and let it grow. So this is now a very important stage. So here as well, I'm going to remove these few leaves, and you can do it by scissor if that's easier for you, because you can hurt the buds. Or if you want to work fast and you have too many trees, you can do it like that. By doing this I can see the structure in the inside, so I can work on that, because that is now very important to do with this tree. So that's why I need to and when we've done that, then it's time to work on the branches and cut them back. So as you can see, we can see the structure of the tree, and this is very important. So what we've done before was I already cleaned it out before I just got it, and we put it in this big wooden box, because this is a tree that's still in development and it needs to grow a lot, especially these branches here that needs to become the main and the thickest branches. So this branch has a nice angle just like that one. So this one is not in the right position, but here shoots will grow, and here we can make another foliage cloud. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these off here. So then we're going to use these, and it's very important that these branches are alternating. So if you can see here, we have one sideways, one growing down, and then the next one here. So that means the one that is growing down we can cut, and these two are next to each other. So actually we can say this one we are going to cut as well. Then we have this one close to that one as well, but it grows up. Growth that grows up we can use to create volume, so that's important as well. So then here, if you hold it like this, here will be some buds, so the next branch has to go there, and the next branch has to be here again. So I'm going to keep this and remove these ones later. This one is growing up again, so I can cut this one short till here. Here you have these shoots, they will grow out and they will create more thickness into the branch. So now I can wire this branch and give it a little bit more movement. Here, this one we can cut short until here, because this will give volume. So this one we can wire and we can bring here as a foliage cloud. This one we will bring here as well. As you can see, if our outer line of our branch will be here, then this one will be here. And it's also important that you look at the growth, because they grow lateral like this, up and down, lateral, you see? So you need to really know where you need to cut so that they will grow sideways. These ones we're not going to cut yet because they need to grow out. Or what we can do as well, grow one out. So here as well, this is the outer line, here, so you can cut here, outer line, and this one we will grow here, outer line, and this one can grow out to thicken. Here is the outer line, perfect, like that. So and here, as you can see, I don't really need to wire anymore, only one to have this in place, only just one for this one to have in the same direction or shape.
batterijtjes zijn nu op.
So we already have these two. Now I'm going to have my counterbalance branch here, and what we will do is this one's growing down, so we can cut. This one is growing down, so we can cut. This one is growing down, so we can cut. This one is growing down, so we can cut. Every bud that grows down you can remove. Then the position of this branch is quite okay. Maybe we can bend it a little bit more down, but it's not that bad actually. So as you can see, this branch here, this can grow out, or I can let this one grow out. So my outer line is my outer line should be more or less here, but these ones are growing up and down, so I can better cut it back until here. Here's a branch growing down, so I can cut it here. I can say this one will grow out because this branch still needs to have some thickness. And here are some issues because this one is growing up as well, but it's too big, so this one we can cut completely. Our branches also need to be alternating, so we have one here maybe, then this one we can keep for now, but we will remove in future. Then we have this one here, this one we can make shorter to have volume. Then the next one should be here, so this one we can cut here as well. This one we can keep and we can let it grow out. This one we need to make shorter to have volume, and then we can start wiring this one out. But also this one grows up and this one grows into a better position, so it's best that we can cut it like that. Always it's geopatrism, always with this point you have to cut it into the direction of where the branch will grow. So this branch is a little bit in the way, so it's not easy to do it like that, but we will try. Huh. So we can decide that our outer line will be here. So this we can cut here. This one we can grow out because that's necessary. Let me check. This one we can cut here. And this one we can grow out. So then I'll wire this one together with that one. Always make continuation movement in your branches. That's very important. Okay. So like this and like that. Check. Yes, this can go. And then we can wire this one as well to create more movement. So guys, we're finished with this tree for today. We made a clean structure, as you can see. Very important to follow the same lines in the branches every time. We didn't wire everything because that wasn't necessary. Trees also can get stressed from that, or deciduous trees anyway, so I like to wire only the things that are necessary to wire. Now the tree can grow out, and the branches can get bigger, and we will create a very beautiful tree. The front will be here, or maybe here more or less. It's possible that in future we will cut this one because we can create a nice apex from this side, and the tree will be a little bit smaller as well. So that's also still a possibility. We will see. I will think about it. Now I'm going to remove all the cut paste, and I'm going to put then I will cut the lines of the wounds, because now the trees are growing and it's very important for the wounds to heal. And then in end of August, beginning of September, we can do it again, because then trunks of trees start to grow, so callus will grow faster and a little bit bigger. So then it's really a nice time to do it again. Yeah. So let me know what you think, and we will see you until the next time, guys.